Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to year 2 of the 30-year NBA simulation rebuild series here, guys. Basically, how this series is going is we are starting in the year 2000, and every single season for the next 30 seasons, we are going to be rebuilding one different NBA team to see how many championships we can win in 30 years here, guys. So last episode, we did the Los Angeles Lakers. It was the first episode of the series. It was a lot of fun to do, man. But not gonna lie, like, view-wise, people do not seem all that interested. So I'm going to kind of gauge over the next few episodes, you know, if this is a series people do want, man. So if this is definitely a series you want, guys, drop a like on this video, show that support so I definitely know so. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun. This year is going to be the 2000-2001 NBA season. So after going through the Lakers, it was a good start. But we are going to spin this wheel to see which team we are going to take hold of for this NBA season. Of course, you know, Iverson had a great year. You know, Kobe and Shaq and everything like that, man. So let's spin this wheel and see which team we are going to be rebuilding here, guys. Come on, man. Give me a good one, guys, or a bad one. I had Lakers last video. So we are going to have the Brooklyn Nets, who, of course, were the New Jersey Nets at that time. Let's go ahead, man, and hop into it. Okay, so here we are in the 2000-2001 NBA offseason, guys. We are going to keep it as the Brooklyn Nets because 2K20 goes absolutely crazy. Sometimes if you try to change up teams, stuff like the game crashes. But no, once again, man, going to the second video, we got a really good team again. 45-37 last year. Definitely can't complain about that. Let's check out the roster we have to work with. We have Starberry out there, who, of course, you know, played early on with the New Jersey Nets. We got Keith Van Horn. And contract-wise, I mean, we got 1 year left for Marbury, which is perfect for us at least. Keith Van Horn's contract, you know, 82 overall, played $11 million a season. Good all-around three-point shooter and stuff. We got Lamar Odom, who I think was drafted last video, so that's another good player to work with. Kerry Kittle's a solid. Kendall Gill. We got George Merson out there who's 7'7", freaking Boban, bitch-ass beast. Jason Williams, Damon Jones, Eric Murdoch. Okay, so Sean Respert, a very interesting name, but no, man, you get down the list here, it's like, overall, it's a pretty damn solid team. So obviously it would be great if we were able to get like Vince Carter early on like this and stuff, man, you know, Richard Jefferson, but we're not gonna have a great draft pick, it looks like, unless of course we make some sort of trade, which is okay, because for a one-season rebuild, you know, getting Lamar Odom last video on this team is actually helping us this video, so it kind of works out like that, right, man? So it's not always about having top draft picks in this type of series right here. So we are going to go to player retirements. We got Karl Malone calling it quits, Dale Ellis, Terry Porter, Chris Dudley, Ron Harper, Sam Perkins, Dominique Wilkins, yeah, at the age of 41, playing for the Cavaliers. A lot of ABCs are now out of the NBA. Staff retirement. Yeah, I don't think the staff is actually updated. We are going to go to the draft lottery. I don't know if the Nets have some sort of pick out there that we can end up getting. Probably not. Yeah, we have no chance at a lottery pick, obviously, so it is going to be the Wizards with the first pick in this 2001. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is the 2000 NBA draft class, which is not very good. It's not a very strong draft class at all, but it is what it is. Head coach, we need one of those, so we got John Beilein. Yo, he'd be pretty young at this point. Steve Kerr, I think, was just retiring. Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's whatever for the coaches. Let's go ahead and get, you know what, man, I'll take John Beilein. Why not? No, he's got that D- defense. And as a Michigan fan, I know he said some pretty cap and stuff on the Cleveland Cavaliers, which I was not really a fan of. But either way, man, it's like, I'm going to go with Steve Kerr. Because why not? It's just the coach in this case. He's thinking about it, and he actually rejected. Okay, well, we are going to get screwed right off the bat. Give me Mike Dunleavy. Give me Mike Dunleavy. Okay, he's got him signed up. There we go. Let's go to the NBA draft. I don't think there's going to be anybody I'm really going to be, like, reaching out for. And actually looking at the draft class real quicker, you got Kenyon Martin, Marcus Fizer, who was supposed to be a beast. He didn't really play a lot, though. Darius Miles, Miles Swift. Yes, you got Mo Pete out there, Joel Prisbilla, Keon Dooling, Mike Miller would be nice. And that's actually the nice thing about this draft class is maybe one of these guys will actually fall to us. We'd love to get like a Michael Redd, Jamal Crawford for a six-man, Prismas Brezic, who played for the Charlotte Bobcats. He also played for the Pistons for a season. So, Marco Yarkic. Alrighty, we'll see what happens. I'm not expecting a lot of good things out of this draft class regardless, but, alright, we actually do got like the 18th pick in the draft. Anything can happen here. Let's see who is available. So we got Kyle El Amin. We got Hedo Turkoglu, who could be a solid backup small forward for us. Let's go to the overall, see who's rated the best. DeMar Johnson, he's like a 6'8 shooting guard, I believe. Yeah, 6'9 actually, small forward. I think he played a little shooting guard too. Yeah, out of all these guys, you know what? I'm going to go with Hedo Turkoglu. I mean, see what he can do for us. He's gonna be a rookie this season, so it's not gonna be all that much. But if we put him in the G League, he might be ready to go by the playoffs anyway. Let's go ahead and simulate over here, or we could even use him in a trade package to get ourselves maybe a star early on like this. Because that's what I want to do. Is I want to trade like good players like Hedo Turkoglu to bad teams, so that way when we have to go rebuild that team, that player is gonna be ready to go. Okay, we're not gonna worry about this last pick right here. Alrighty, man, so get him signed up. He's a 73 overall. Okay, I'm fine with that. Team player options, nothing going on there. Qualifying offers, Eddie, Mark, and Sean, all those guys can walk away. So we should have some pretty solid dollars out here to work with here, man. Kind of a weak free agent class. Like, Sean Kemp is 31. I mean, he'd be cool, I guess. Tim Hardaway, Eddie Jones is available. We got Tracy McGrady, so that'd be kind of a twist if we got T-Mac instead of Vince Carter. Of course, they are cousins, so that'd be kind of fun. But I think is that Charles Barkley? How old is he? 37. Okay, round mound to rebound. All right, about to be the round mound to retirement house. Before we do that, let's check out some trades here, guys. I think I am going to see what I could get maybe for like Lamar Odom. I like him more at the power forward position, but with having Keith Van Horn on the team, we don't really need Lamar Odom all that much. And I guess hypothetically, I could see, what we get for them together. I will toss in a future first round pick. So we got Cedric Steve franchise, I should say, Antoine Walker, Darius Miles, Mike Bibby, Baron Davis. Okay, these trades are like, okay. Not really any like big time championship moves. Let me see what I can get for Stephon Marbury. I mean, on a 1-year contract, he might be worth trading away. I'll toss in Lamar Odom and a future first round pick. And no offers were found. Does he have a no trade clause? He does not. Wow, just nobody wants Stephon Marbury, I guess. Okay, I guess we are. I mean, he had some attitude issues later on in his career, but it's all good. We'll hold off on him for right now. Anyway, let's go back to moratorium period. I guess if we need any position, we definitely need a center. Yeah, center's like the big time position, so we'll see who is available. We got Patrick Ewing, who is 38. He wants $23 million? Damn, bro. I mean, if he's the best we got, I guess a 1-year contract. Going from New York to Brooklyn, that seems like a crime within itself, but I will sign him up to the 1-year deal, I suppose. Hopefully he stays over at 85 overall, so we get him signed up, taking a veteran, early on like this. Let's get out of the moratorium period, and we'll see who else is actually available. All right, so we got him on the team. Lindsey Hunter, pretty good defensive player. We got Scott Burrow right here. Glenn Rice would be nice. I don't like any of these players, guys. Like, they're decent, but I don't really know if it's championship moves. Mike Kerr we got. Okay, let me get Lindsey Hunter for a backup point guard, because if anything, if we do end up trading Stephon Marbury, if we do find an offer, Lindsey Hunter wouldn't be too bad to have. So yeah, very good defensive, 3-point shooting guard out there. Latrell Sprewell, take him for a little funk off the bench, I suppose, and he's going to the 76ers to go funk up their team, I guess. Matt Harping, we got Big Nasty. Now let me go with Matt Harping, I guess. Kind of a bitch-ass contract. Well, he's going to Houston Rockets. Nobody actually wants to sign with our team here, man. I guess we'll probably need a backup center. So I guess I'll take George Merson back here to back up Patrick Ewing, or maybe even start if he really falls off a lot. So there we go. But we definitely have a lot of trades to make here, man. I'm going to go ahead and simulate tubing in the regular season. We're going to check things out there, see what we got to work with as of right now. But as it stands, not really seeing a championship team. Okay, so this is what the team is looking like as of right now, guys. We got Stephon Marbury at point guard. We got Kerry Kittles at shooting guard. I actually flip-flop Lamar Odom and Keith Van Horn just because I want Keith more on the perimeter. And traditionally, the power forwards were more in the post and stuff, although Lamar Odom can handle the basketball a lot too, which should be interesting. But I just like him more as a power forward than I do a small forward. And then we got Patrick Ewing at the center position. So a lot of height on this team, man, because Patrick Ewing's like 7 foot. Lamar and Keith are both 6'10 players. Kerry Kittles is 6'5 and Stephon 6'3. So a lot of good height. Bench, we got Lindsey Hunter with George Merson out there. The reason I want to go with Ewing and Merson in this case is because, the Lakers are going to be a big team if we do get to the finals with dealing with Shaquille O'Neal. So we got to deal with that to the best of our abilities. Damon Jones, I'm probably going to have to trade some of these players here and try to consolidate a little bit. But I don't know, man. I still feel like we're missing some sort of piece. Free agent-wise, not a lot going on here, so not going to worry too much about that. But let's go back to the trade finder, see if anybody wants to take on Stephon Marbury yet. They still do not, so he's going to be a building block for this team here, man. Let's check out Keith Van Horn. And I'm going to toss in Kerry Kittles. If we can get a superstar shooting guard, that would be absolutely perfect here, man. And actually, like I said, let's toss in... Can I toss in 2? Okay, just 1 first-round pick in this case. So we got... Ooh! See, that's what I'm talking about, man. To me, that is a championship move. Glenn Robinson and Ray Allen. I mean, 85, but you get the 83 for the 78. Got to give up 2 first-round picks, though. We got Keon Dooling, Darius Miles, Richard Hamilton. We got David Wesley, Byron Russell, and Walt Williams. Okay, Peja, Michael Finley, Steve Nash, don't need him at all. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Mookie Blaylock, he's 6 foot, so don't really want him at shooting guard. And Corey Maggette, Vin Baker. Rasheed Wallace, want to get a little more height in the power forward position. We also get Isaiah Ryder. So it's definitely between this trade, 85 and 83, and an 82 and an 86. Position-wise, if we got Rasheed Wallace at power forward, which definitely gives us another player to deal with, Shaquille O'Neal, that definitely helps. And we could put Lamar at the small forward position. And Isaiah Ryder is a big upgrade. Plus, we don't got to give up 2 first-round picks. Now, looking at Isaiah right here, last season, he was a 20-point-per-game scorer, man. So, that would leave us maybe Ray Allen. If when we get to the Bucks rebuild, hopefully Ray Allen would still be on the team. I do like this trade here, man. I do like this trade. I just feel like Rasheed gives us a little bit of funk out there, you know what I'm saying, man? So, yeah, let's go ahead and get Rasheed on the team. And, of course, Isaiah Ryder, see what the team's looking like now. Or we could use Lamar Odom off the bench and go with Hito as our starter. That definitely is a possibility. But, no, I think I'm going to switch, Lamar to small forward, goes up to an 81 overall. Very nice. And to me, guys, this is a championship team. It really is. I love to get more of a younger center, which I might actually look into doing now, too. And then using Patrick Ewing off the bench as like a guy to throw at Shaq. So let's check that out real quick. I want to keep Lindsey Hunter. Yeah, let's toss in Merson and Damon Jones. And I want to keep Hito. I'll trade Hito if I absolutely need to. We'll see what's offered up right here, man. If a really good center's offered up, we'll definitely look to do a trade. But, yeah, not really loving any of these. So we'll pass up on that. Okay, let's toss in Damon and Merson. Future first-round pick. And see what's offered up here, man. Would be nice to get like an 84 overall center, right? And so far, it's not looking great. Andre Miller, Doug Christie. Yeah, definitely cannot put him on Shaquille O'Neal, right? Okay, let's go to this and check it out this way. Could get a young Jermaine O'Neal, but that doesn't really help us, in the short term like this, man. I don't know. Who's a player? Yo, what if we get David Robinson for really cheap? 3-year deal. Probably going to be expensive as hell. Patrick Ewing and Isaiah Ryder in this case. That's not... No, I want to keep Isaiah. I want to keep him. I just feel like he'll be a nice piece to have. And he'll be like a consistent 20-point-per-game scorer that we can utilize right now anyway. Give us some more scoring. But Mutombo, if I get Mutombo for Merson, that would be fantastic. Patrick Ewing, Kendall, and Patrick Ewing, and Patrick Ewing. Okay, so not doing any of those trades. I don't think there's much more to do here, guys. Let's make sure the lineup is good to go. Like I said, Damon Jones, who is just going to kind of be a 3-point spacer. We'll put him as shooting guard. We do got Kendall Gill, so we could look to maybe package him alongside Harris and try to improve somewhere. So let's go with Gill, Harris, first-round pick, see what that gets us. You never know, man. Come on, 2K. Come on, 2K, what y'all got for me? And I think Hito I'll probably toss in the G League for the season, so if we have a chance to get maybe a small forward to kind of rock things out with, PJ Brown would be nice. Just a good bench player to have. Yeah, let's get PJ Brown to back up Rasheed Wallace. Come off the bench, 83 overall guy. Alrighty, so starting 5, bench, PJ, Lindsey, Damon, Merson. Hito Turkoglu, G League. Hopefully ready to go by playoff time. Again, these minutes out there. Let's get, Stephon Marbury's got to be the go-to guy. We'll get him about 35, 30 for Isaiah. Let's get 31. No, we'll get a little bit more for Rasheed Wallace. Get about 34. He can also play backup center, or, backup center, of course. Lamar Odom, pretty young, but I like what he could possibly do for us this season. And then we'll get 29 for Patrick Ewing. So that is going to be the bench unit. And like I said, Hito Turkoglu going to the Long Island Nets. He doesn't want to go to the G League. It says he has 3 years pro. We literally just drafted him, guys. I'm going to fix that real quick here. That's got to deal with like a glitch within the game, so let me fix that. Okay, so I guess 2K decided that it wasn't going to warn me about a trade deadline and just kept on simulating. I don't get it, Ronnie. Ronnie, I seriously don't get you sometimes, man, or your video game. But straight up, guys, I probably wasn't going to make any moves anyway. We're currently 46-12, so I kind of want to see, get like a scope of what the NBA is looking like as of right now. Get a good general idea of what we're dealing with heading into the playoffs, guys. So player stats, we got Marbury averaging 28 points, 3 rebounds, and 11 assists. I'm actually really happy we're going to trade him now. Isaiah Ryder at 20 and 5. Love seeing that. Rasheed Wallace and Lamar Odom are both combined to have really a solid NBA season from the both of them, man. Damon Jones, solid off the bench. Ewing, 10 points, 8 rebounds, about 2 blocks per game, playing solid defense. Can't really expect much more from a 39-year-old. PJ Brown and Lindsey Hunter are both very serviceable off the bench. So, yeah, let's go to the standings real quick here and just kind of see who we probably have to deal with. So we are 6 games above the Knicks. So we're currently the first seed in the Eastern Conference, man. So we got that going for us at least. But looking at the Western Conference, first place probably is going... Oh, the Lakers are only 39-18? Yo, we might actually have a chance to win another championship. They still got Kobe, and they still got Shaq. Brought Sabonis back. Okay, man. I'm actually feeling pretty solid about this. I got Scottie Pippen back on the team here too, but it looks like maybe age is catching up to some of those older players. All right, man. I'm not too nervous. I guess real quick here too, I will go back to player stats, and I'm going to scroll through if you guys want to see, what your favorite team is kind of looking like right now. We got the Detroit Pistons. We got George Hill, Vince Carter on the Raptors still, so maybe he just finishes his career there. Tim Duncan, 99 overall, only averaging 18 points per game. Don't really know what's up with that. Don't really know what's up with that there, but hey, it is what it is. Antoine Jameson, Beeson, Kenyon Martin, who was the first-round pick. Iverson, yeah, that's going to be probably the player we got to deal with out here in the Eastern Conference, guys. Allen Iverson versus Stephon Marbury. It should definitely make for a really solid series because, we saw Stephon Marbury is definitely having a career year himself. So I ain't too worried, man. We can handle Iverson. We got the answer to the answer, and it's Stephon Marbury. Said nobody ever. But in this case, we are going to hope for the best out there, and we are almost back to the Nets. There we go. All right, man, going to finish up the rest of the season. Okay, we are at the end of the season, 64-17, so things are looking great. If we win 2 championships in a row, man, that is going to be just, the perfect start to the series, because it's nice that we get to, build the good teams up front, because then all the drafted players that are getting drafted right now are going to be on the worst teams later on, all prime and ready to go when we got to rebuild them. So here we go, man. We got the Miami Heat, and finished with a W on the season, 65-17. We got Kevin Garnett as MVP. Marcus Fizer getting Rookie of the Year on the Pacers. Maurice Taylor, 6-man. Tim Duncan, Defensive Player. Dirk Nowitzki, Most Improved. And Mike Dunleavy, Coach of the Year. Stephon Marbury, guys, making the All-NBA First Team. Over Kobe Bryant, by the way, which is the player I'm freaking nervous about having to deal with, if we get to the finals. We got All-NBA second looking like this. None of our players on there. And All-NBA third looking like this. All defensive teams. There we go. Rasheed Wallace making that. I'm actually really happy we picked him up on the squad. Alrighty, so we are the first seed in the Eastern Conference, guys. Western Conference looking like this. And wow. Ironically enough, no respect towards Allen Iverson and the 76ers. Not even in the playoffs, man. This is the year they actually got to the finals. All right, 2K. I mean, that's what you want to go with. Player stats on the season, we have a pretty good idea what this is looking like, man. But yeah, overall, extremely happy with how this team is operating. We do have Hedo Turkoglu, who is now a 77 overall player. I'm kind of in the vibe of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I don't think Hedo is going to be part of the team this season. But no, man, let's get to these playoffs. First round, we do have Ray Allen and the Milwaukee Bucks. So let's go ahead and simulate with Simcast Game 1, see how it goes right here. And here we go, man. See if we can get off to a good start on the season. Not really doing nothing rotation. We got the best record in the NBA. So that's in the indication. And we win 115-113. Rasheed, 23-12. 20 for Isaiah Ryder. 19-11 for Stephon Marbury. Meanwhile, we got Glenn Robinson dropping 27. They got Ron Artest, and they got Ray Allen only dropping 5. So maybe it was a good choice not bringing Ray onto the team. All right, let's go ahead and simulate the rest of this round here, see what happens. Of course, there's no guarantees, but so far we have 2-0, 3-0, and 4-0, guys. We are moving on to the second round. And, yeah, pretty much all the teams that I feared moving on have moved on. But closeout game, 28 points for Stephon Marbury, 21-7 and 6 for Isaiah Ryder. And this dude is a beast, guys. I do not know much about him, but he is beasting for us. Okay, next up, we got the Orlando Magic. See what their team is looking like. They got Eddie Jones, Penny Hardaway, Antonio Davis, it looks like, and some other dudes. Not too actually worried about them. I think we should be able to do pretty solid here. They have the 4th seed. Let's go ahead and simulate with Simcast Game 1 again, guys, to see if we can get off to a good start here against the squad. Or maybe it's just one of those teams that are going to sneak up out of nowhere, but it's not looking like a base off this first game. And, yeah, absolute blowout, 134-98. 44 for Stephon Starbury, guys. And Eddie Jones dropping 20-17 for Penny Hardaway, who at this point, he's a 90 overall. So, of course, he's not going to have his major injuries or anything like that. But here we go, man. Let's go ahead and simulate the round here. And 2-1, 3-1, And 4-1, guys. We are in the finals against the New York Knicks. You got the Spurs and the Memphis Grizzlies in the Western Conference. I definitely don't want to have to deal with Tim Duncan. Hopefully they get knocked out. But if history is any indication, they probably will not. Alright, you see what this Knicks team is looking like. So they got Al Houston, Tracy McGrady, Larry Johnson. They got Leonard, Marcus Camby, Steven Jackson. I was thinking, yeah, Chris Childs. Okay. What's Tracy McGrady's ranking? He's at 87 overall. Okay, Al Houston, 90 overall. This is going to be one hell of a series here, guys. Similar with Simcast, the Battle of New York. Gotta love to see. Hopefully we can get this first W and get back to the NBA Finals in a second straight video. Very close first game, and we lose 102-96-20 for Stephon Marbury. We got 24 for Al Houston. I have no idea how to even deal with him because, like, defensively, we don't got, like, some absolute just, you know, guard stopper out there. I mean, Isaiah Ryder and Stephon Marbury are definitely offensive-oriented. Lamar Odom, I definitely don't want to put on Al Houston. All right, here we go. Similar with Simcast, guys. I mean, I guess Lindsey Hunter can handle him, but yeah, man, it's not. Ooh, okay, here we go. We're bouncing back a little bit here. Here we go. Game 2 looked like it's going to go to us, and it does. 135-118. Huge game, 34 points, 9 assists for Stephon Marbury. PJ dropping 23. Al Houston 22, but on 7 for 19 shooting. All right, let's go ahead and simulate the rest of this round right here, guys. See what happens. And we do lose, guys. We do lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. This is going to go down as an L for this video right here, man. We did not get an NBA championship. This damn Voshon Leonard, I don't think he's related to Kawhi because his last name is spelt wrong, dropped how many points? 28 for an 81 overall. Yeah, I mean, we had a really solid team here. I'm definitely not, like, upset because it is what it is. But we lost, and that's never fun. Let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the playoffs right here, man. So, yeah, I guess if there's anything I could have... Yo, Tracy McGrady, Finals MVP on the Knicks. I like to see it. I do like to see it. If there's anything that I could have done differently, maybe it would have been not invest so much in our offense in our backcourt and go for more of a defensive, you know, shooting guard. I liked what Isaiah was doing, but it was just a little bit too much scoring, guys. I actually want to look at his stats real quick, guys. There's literally a freaking garbage truck driving by. My apologies if you hear that. I mean, he had a B- perimeter defense. So it's not like he was the worst. I think at the end of the day, we just lost. And sometimes that's just how it's going to go. You're going to have a great team. You're just going to lose. I mean, 65-17. The regular season was a pretty good indicator that we're a good team at least, man. But yeah, like I said, drop a like on this video, guys, if you do want me to continue this series. It's been a lot of fun. But yeah, we're taking an L on this one. See you guys next episode, and peace out, my friends.